Peace and blessings. This is Nubia, I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. Y'all, I love saying that. I'm the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. I am back. I love being back. It is so amazing. What do I want to talk to you today about? First, I want to make this announcement. Don't forget the free conference call for all from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's tomorrow, March 26th, from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will leave the call-in number. It is a free call if you are in the U.S. It's a free call. You know what? Yes. Okay, we're going to change that. Other people are going to be able to call in as well. But for now, it's free. Everybody in the U.S. can join. And we're going to talk about ultimate self-care. So we're going to talk about ultimate self-care. So that's tomorrow night. If this goes up on Wednesday, then it's tomorrow evening. 1 hour. I talk for 30 minutes, and you get to ask questions, so it's Q&A, and I hope you can be there. All right. Today I want to talk about liquidarianism. I am loving this liquid so-called diet. I'm loving being a liquidarian. I'm going to call myself that right now. Because I haven't eaten in, let me see, so 21 was Sunday, Monday was 22, Tuesday was 23. Today is Wednesday. I have been 24 days without solid food, and it's been really wonderful, amazing. I love it. I love this feeling. I love the lightness. You know, it's about, you know, I always think about when I used to first study metaphysics and spirituality in general, right? And they always used to talk about the light body, and that means so much. It means the light body filled with light like the sunlight, but it also means the lighter body, the lighter in body as well. And I'm feeling all of that. You know, it's something magical about chlorophyll, right? Chlorophyll is the heartbeat of life, right? It's what makes us glow and grow. It's what makes us thrive and stay alive. You know, it's everything. And when you're constantly, in a sense, flooding your body with green juices, I mean, you're actually opening up the heart. You know, your heart, if you're thinking about your chakra, your heart chakra is the color emerald green, or it's the energy of emerald green. That's how I look at it, right? Since that chakras are energy centers in your body, then it's the energy of emerald green. So, you know, your heart is open. You know, I feel like, let me just tell you some of the things I'm experiencing on the detox. I feel like I'm okay. I'm happier. I don't let things bother me. I'm not worried about the future. I'm not worried about how I'm going to pay this, do that, go there. I just am, all I think about is how much fun I could have. You know, how great the day is, how beautiful life is. I want to tell you something. I want to tell you about a moment that I experienced yesterday. So I did not get a lot of sleep the night before last, and I had to, you know, I had a lot of consultations, so I was tired, plain and simple. I was tired, and so I had to then pick up my daughter and come back and do another 1 hour conference calls for one of my groups. So I pick up my daughter. Now she's exhausted. You know, she's a senior. They just beating them up with classes and tests and senior projects. And so, you know, she gets in the car. She says, "How are you, Mommy Bear?" And I say, that's what she called me, Mommy Bear. "How are you, Mommy Bear?" And I go, "I'm good." And she says, no, she says, "How are you, pretty Mommy Bear?" And I says, "I'm good." "Oh, my pretty Mommy Bear." I said, "Oh, thank you." I said, "How are you, my pretty Mary Bear?" And she says, "I'm a little tired, but you know, it's all the same." And I said, "Yeah, I'm tired too," right? And she says, "Well, you know." So we driving, and I'm talking about, oh my God, and I got to go back and do this call, and you know, I got this to do, and I got that to do. And then I'm telling you, I noticed, first of all, you know, she laid back on the you know, in the passenger side of the seat, in her seat, and she closed her eyes, and she was like just taking it all in, but resting herself, right? And I listened to myself as I'm driving my dream car, okay, with my dream daughter right next to me, who has been next to me for the last 18 years, and soon she won't be next to me in that way anymore. And I thought, what are you complaining, Nubia? Are you actually complaining? Because this is beautiful. And y'all, it's just like a scene from the movie. I mean, the weather was beautiful. It was this balmy breeze that was coming through. The car I just cleaned. I went to the car wash, you know, during the day. Early that day, the car was perfectly cleaned. You know, my daughter's with her natural big pretty hair just out, and I'm feeling really, you know, physically good. And I stopped, and the Spirit talked to me right then and there and said, cherish this moment right now, because this moment will never happen again. And there was no complaints. My baby was quiet on the side. The road was kind of quiet. I just continued to drive, and I started saying immediately, thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you. As an elder once told me, the two most powerful words in the universe is thank you. And it just opened me up. And when I got home, I realized, you know, I parked my car in my driveway, and I walk into the house that we're renting, but it's still ours. Remember, we talked about that in the last video. And I walked into my beautiful space with all this, you know, beautiful plants, and I realized that not only do I have to do a wonderful consultation, basically doing the work that I love to do, not a consultation, it was a conference call, doing the work that I love to do, but I actually went and changed them into my pajamas. Who gets to work in their PJs? I mean, it just made me remember that this is the most beautiful moment, and I have so much to be thankful for. And it just made me go in. I'm telling y'all that it's the detox, it's the ultimate self-care. My womb is shutting the negativity down way more quickly than it ever did before. And I know it has a lot to do with also taking in liquids, but the taking in liquids is really, again, I know I talk about the womb, I'm teaching about the womb. The womb is teaching me about the womb. It ain't really me. So of course I feel like it's the best time to talk to me if you want to about some womb issues, because I'm feeling everything. And I'm feeling it in a positive way, and I'm feeling it with answers and solutions. And in my next April intensive, it's all about the womb part 2, ultimate self-care, the art of doing nothing. I want you to feel that. I want to show you how to do it. So, I would love to be a liquidarian. Let me tell you a little story. It was the first time I ever read the book. It was 1992 or 3 when I read the book Heal Thyself by Queen Afua. And she would talk about levels of, I'm going to call it levels of veganism, but levels of eating. Because the idea is that our food, this is not the idea, this is what Spirit told me. Food is spiritual. Food is spirit. So when we take it in, it's supposed to elevate and uplift our spirit as well, as we're supposed to elevate and uplift the food. So it's not eating just for pleasure. You're supposed to be connecting to the divine every single time that you eat. So imagine when you eat little, which means you're getting all of the nutrients, but you're eating high quality, and you're not stressing the body out by having to digest so much. You start to look younger, you start to be more vibrant, you start to feel better, but more than that, you can heal spirit. For a woman, I call spirit your womb. You can hear your womb speaking to you, giving you messages, ideas, and thoughts. And so I remember that she would talk about these levels of ascension, is what I'm calling it. But she using food, right? And she talked about the standard meat, standard American diet, meat and potato diet. And then you go up to the vegetarian, and then you go up to the vegan, and then you go up to the raw food or live food eater, and then you go up to this thing, she called it liquidarian. And there's breatharian, but we just talk about liquidarian. And I'm thinking, this was back in the day, 20-something years ago, and I kept thinking, I would love to be a liquidarian. Like, I'm not sure how that's going to look, but I think that's the bomb diggity. Like, that would be it. And right now, I'm having, at least for the 23 days, and I'm on this detox, and it's been 23 days, I'm loving being this liquidarian. Like, I feel like I can do this as a lifestyle, but don't you try to hold me to it, though. Because I might eat some raw food tomorrow. What I'm saying is I'm enjoying the process of being a liquidarian, and I see the beautiful benefits of it. And I know that I want to stay this way until I finish at least the next 4 weeks, which starts April, the first Friday in April of the new intensive. I want to make sure that I'm staying on liquids the whole time through. I feel like my consultations, my information, my readings, they're clearer, more concise, more open, more womb-like. I feel it. And just check out the colors. The girl is keeping it together on the outfits, okay? I feel like my sensuality, my creativity, it is out and it can't go back in anymore. Because once you clear that womb, you clear the blockages to getting what you want. Remember, like I was saying this to a client, 2 clients actually. You know how this is a belief, right? A spiritual belief that we are all, before we come here, we are perfect. When we come here into our mother's womb, we come in with everything that we would ever need. We are perfect. We have it all. We are divine, right? And what does that mean? That means that if our parents understood the spiritual raising or nurturing of a child, let's say that they understood that from a spiritual perspective, not a religious perspective, not all the doctrines we learn, not all the passed down histories, just from a spiritual perspective, if she was able to groom this spirit called you that came in, you would be able to levitate. You would be able to move things with your mind. You would be able to think of a place and be there instantly. You would be able to do telepathy, ESP. You would be connected to, you could actually speak to the trees. You know, as George Washington Carver did, he said this plant spoke to him and told them their uses. Over 100 plants told them what they need to be used for. You know, you would be that close, but he was very close to spirit. Read something about him, watch a documentary. This man was spiritual. You might call it religious, but he was spiritual. And so we have that ability, all of us. But because we've been blocked by our religion, our belief systems, our culture, our place where we live, our indoctrination, right? By food, by media, by toxins, by all these things, it's not that that this spirit is still not perfect. We have all these blockages in the way. So my intensive, the April intensive, is all about the womb. Part 2, the ultimate self-care, the art of doing nothing, is really saying how do we remove the blockages so that we can, on some level, meditate, levitate, move things, and it may look different. This alchemy that I'm talking about in today's place, in today's environment, or in today's world. But we're still able to do it on some level if we allow ourselves to give ourselves, if you will, the gift of learning about ourselves. And for me, I think it's the womb. I'm experiencing things I've never experienced before, just feelings right now. I feel like I could, if I sat here long enough, I probably could levitate, off sheer, wanting to. And just, we're, as women, this whole idea of dressing better and more feminine and looking good, it's not just a cosmetic thing. I understand that as women that are as feminine divine beings, as the soft, lovely flowers that we are, we make men fall out, we make men levitate, we make men, move in a different direction. We do it. We do it in ways that are just, we don't even know it, but especially when we're in touch with our divine femininity. And that's what I'm teaching in the next intensive, and that's what I want you to be a part of. So yes, I'm having fun today. It's beautiful in the Bay Area. The weather is beautiful. The blue skies, it's sunny, it's nice, warm, it's beautiful. What I'm doing today is I'm taking my man. See, I ain't selfish. I'm not trying to heal and not take my man with me. So all you sisters that got a good one, take him with you, okay? I'm going to take my man, we're going together. Let me let this traffic go by. So we're going together. We're going to buy him a heating pad, flannel cloth, and some castor oil so he can start doing his castor oil liver packs. We're going to get him, he's going to purchase, we're both going to get our water picks. What else did I got him doing? Some essential oils. I'm going to have him pick out a crystal for the first time so he can pick out his crystal. I'm taking him to the metaphysical store. Maybe he can buy him a book that he likes. But the goddess is taking her God to do his God work and to be a God. Because like I said to the brother, look at me. Check a sister out, because Do you want this? Because if you do, we can work together, and I want you to come, baby, and I know you can do it. And I know you can do more than what you got. What you're working with, you can do it. Why not? Why not? So we're going to do that. Then I'm going to pick up my daughter. And then this weekend, Friday, I'm going to LA. Me and my daughter, my man, we are going to be in LA from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're coming back on Monday. And we're going for pure vacation time. My daughter's spring break starts. It's pure vacation time. We're going to go to Leimert Park. So I know that there's a store in Leimert Park. Well, matter of fact, if somebody is watching this from the LA area and you are in the Leimert Park area, I would love to visit some stores there or places, or tell me, write in the comment and tell me some places in Leimert Park that I need to come visit. And maybe you have a store there, I'll come visit you. But I want to go to Leimert Park. Also, we're going to do the little tourist thing. My daughter and I've never been to Venice Beach either, so we are going to go to Venice Beach. And then we want to go to a beach that's not Venice Beach, that we could just sit out and lay out on the beach for hours. We're going to bring our own food. I'm going to do my liquids, and we're going to stay and hang out on the beach, and we're going to hang in a hotel, and we're going to go to Gratitude, and we're going to eat there. Again, I'm going to be drinking, but it's okay, you know, drinking my liquids, and we just vacationing. So tell me about beaches where you just chill, and also other places that my daughter might like and we want to see. We are doing some R&R. I'm telling y'all, things are changing, and we're going to go shopping. I want to go shopping for clothes. I want to buy a couple of new outfits. You know, I'm really into it. So those that know me and kind of can feel my style, name some places in LA that I need to go to that's reasonably priced, you know. Although, yeah. So, yeah. So that's my weekend. I'm looking forward to talking to you all on a free call tomorrow from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will leave the call-in number. It's free. Also, I'm looking for y'all to be in this next intensive. What you waiting for? And I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm going to keep you posted on this Liquidarian thing and how it's going. I know I'm feeling simply divine. So I love you all very much. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty. Oh, no. This is Nubia I, the Rawful Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy. Ancient African healing and wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.